the echo figured out. Let me know if it's sounding weird. Sorry about that. I hate that it's just like, anyway. Trying to get to my channel. There we go. All right, yeah, so this is the one that we've been kind of working on. I hope everyone can hear it. Yeah, and it should be coming in a lot more clear than it previously has been. But yeah, it took a while to get the whole streaming set up, but I think I've kind of got it figured out now. There used to be a way that I could anyway, so yeah, I actually really like the way that this one sounds. It looks like we didn't get above 1.53, so we can move it up a tick, and then I'll reset this. For people that don't know what this is a your peak level on any of the channels. It lets you know where it's hitting, and that can be really helpful. You always want to use your ears, but sometimes it's good to just know that you're getting close to that 0 dB mark. But I actually really like how this one sounds. The jazz bongos. If anything, I might want to bump those up a little bit with, I use a lot of saturation. It's a great effect. There we go. Feel a little bit more in the headphones. Bass is sounding really clean. Part goes through a little faster, and then I feel like I could do a little something in here. Like, let's zoom in here. What does it sound like? Oh, that's that. That's the old SP beat from the original. No, I want this sound. And I just want this first part of it. This might sound cool, or this could potentially not sound cool. You never know, but if I reverse this, maybe it'll kind of make a little more sense to the listener. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it in. I don't dislike it or like it that much, so I'm gonna leave it in for now. And yeah, see, we're hitting now at 0.55. really, really good. Pretty much dead on what we're going for. Also, we can switch up our visuals in here. We've just got this thing going. Put in spheres. I'll turn it all into. Oh, it's really big though. Here, let's turn it down. All these weird orbs. This will get pretty chaotic, I think. Yeah, maybe a little too crazy. But yeah, I'm not hearing anything that stands out. That's actually sounding like one of the more done ones. So I'm gonna save this. Everything is pretty good. We're getting to the later stages here. I've been really working on this other one here, which is called Intro About Elvis for the time being. I'll probably rename them all. And yeah, you can even see this still has some MIDI elements. So I changed the BPM of this, mixed it way down. So yeah, I'm going in here and we're looking at some snare drums. Let's try that one. Beef it up a little. Yeah, so that kind of changed this whole thing. It's now a little bit too slow, I feel. Let's maybe take that out. I know it's crazy, but we're just getting real simple with this one. Trying some different patterns here, and then I think we'll join all that. That's Command J if you want to know the shortcut. I mean, I just think this has changed so much. I'm not sure I like this anymore at this point. Yeah, I might go. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna delete it, but this is sounding. I mean, the thing about this one is it's kind of been the one that I've just never fully liked, but I'm trying to fight through and finish as many tracks as I can. So. So I'm just kind of surfing in here for an instrument. I'm gonna mess with. Maybe we throw marimba in here. And then let's do. These are actually the better ones. People don't know, but. Not a huge fan. So I kind of know what I was going for, but you know, I didn't really ever felt like that meshed. So let's just maybe let's try some pianos. Oh, these pianos all suck. This is the section. Oh, the MIDI note's still there. That's funny. Let's do. Kind of liking this chord. Maybe go a little lower. Nope, too low. There we go. I feel like there's some stuff in there, so I'm gonna freeze this track here, and then we'll flatten that down. Also, we can switch this back to the cubes were better. I'm not gonna lie, the cubes are a win. We can change our start color here. This will have all kinds of an effect on the look. If I do kind of a darker color, it'll go through some different colors depending on what you select your starter color. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling. So we got this freezing. We'll flatten that. I think I kind of liked. Yeah, none of that part. This part was all very good for. So I'm just grabbing this, copying and pasting it real quick. I'll delete that. Alright, I'm gonna save that. part. Yeah, much better. Feeling this vintage metal jazz better than the previous synth we had in there. This note's almost a little too happy, but it's okay. Alright. Well, this track has certainly gone through just quite the interesting change. So this is a dub synth that we're going to bail on, save after that. I can't stress enough, sometimes it's just good to delete it. If you're going to just end up going a different direction, why have it in there? It's taking up space, it's making your track look bad anyway. So I'll just delete it. I still think I could put like kind of a celestial, maybe a harp type sound. That's almost what I'm thinking, but let's see if there's a harp over the top of this that I could do. No. Nope. But it's an unbelievable. Ooh. That kind of sounded cool. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what we need. So I'm going to record this in. A lot of different directions we can go with this one. I'm going to freeze and flatten that one. I think I might intermix those parts, so have some of the deeper piano part and then mix in these like minor harp notes over the top. I especially like this part. But then I don't think, yeah, I think I'm going to need to, like that one's okay, but there were certain ones that didn't work. So yeah, you can definitely see some are doing a little better than others. Also, this was cool, but I think I needed to pull this back. Like I actually missed where I wanted to do it. So I'm just gonna copy and then paste it there. Yeah, so that's how I wanted to do it. That still kind of has a weird, like that one's okay. I don't know why this thing came out. Go away. This one's got to go. I think this start one has to go too. And I almost feel like this should get introduced maybe at the second part. Maybe we just go with well, and for one, that's the better of the two takes. Oh, I see. It's not. Hmm. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this. And this will be one more time of this. It actually kind of works. It's a weird loop. I'm going to have this come in at the end. Yeah, I don't think we need these last ones at all. Just ride out with that. Alright, cool. So this has got like a mini switch up in it now. I'm going to paint the color of the harp this light blue. Or the Glockenspiel or whatever this thing is. Oh no, I thought I had them all. The Glockenspiel. Alright, save. Yeah, happy Memorial Day weekend, everyone. I hope it's all sounding clear. Let's go into our visuals here. I'm sure some people want to see that as well. So this is just been this hodgepodge. This is all stuff that's for, oh, this is the size data. And it's getting multiplied by these crazy sine waves in here. If we change that to a ramp, they kind of jiggle now. I turned off this, so it just gridded. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's vibe with that for a bit. Another thing we can do is color these, which I could even just use stuff that I already have, like SX, SY, SZ. Yeah, now we get some colors. Cool. Yeah, I mean, this part's weird. I don't know if this was before I got this new part, but it just starts at a really weird time. Okay. The drums are a little boring in this too. I've reworked them several times. It's just the pattern is just so. So why doesn't it start on the one? What kind of nonsense is this? This is so bizarre. This whole thing is just it's a jacked up file. It's seen a lot of iterations. There is no groove on it though, so maybe I could try some different grooves, which would be interesting. I have tried some grooves. I remember now. Was this one cool? Let's just see what this is. I'm trying different ones. Maybe I'll just loop this to try to find. You can see it has pretty dramatic effect, the groove stuff. So basically, I'm just gonna surf. Let's try this one. You can see sometimes, like I just committed to one here. This one just slightly moves it off. I'll commit that one to the SP one that we went with, which I guess is that 2071. This one will never know. Sounds terrible. Yeah, might have to just swing it again on the drums here. Let's see what we can do. Is there like a good? I've got a lot of drum kits in here. Is there a good? Whoa. Ooh. It sounds all kinds of jangly and jittery. Maybe that's more what I'm going for. I don't know. I'm going to keep that for now, but we're going to try to change up the percussion here, basically. So we'll go right here and start. Ooh. Those drums or these drums? I guess that's the all-time question. Those just sound so boring. Okay. Got this going crazy. I guess I could turn this back on, change the noise all types of different ways. Make it so it's not even like that much, really. So they just wiggle. There we go. That's kind of wavy. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but this, I think we've made some progress on this one. This track has been through quite the journey. Yep. Just to give it a little breath of fresh air. Cool. Cool as school. So this has also been weirdly happening. So I'm just going to do what needs to happen. Let's take all this junk, move it this way, move this back. It's time to breathe. These guys need to go to here. So like I said, I don't exactly know what's happened in this file. It's been through so many iterations that this stuff is all out of whack, essentially. So I'm rearranging now where the one is for these. Yeah, actually, this part's getting booted. We're just gonna run with the glockenspiel stuff. And this one goes like. All right, I think we got it more in a normalized structure at this point. this one on the keep not selecting it. There we go. Oh. There it is. Well, I have to say, I think this one sounded a lot better than when we started this journey. I really should save version 1 and 2 and then do a listen back and be like, whoa. I might even add a just adding a kick after that. There it is. Okay. That was that sounded a lot better in my opinion. In general, just much stronger. Fire that off. All right. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I don't know if I should change it up in this part. Just have it like hit less, because it almost feels like it just comes in a little too much. Like, let me take this out. Like, is that? That was part of the issue. Okay. This one definitely is sounding a lot better. Let's color this neon green. This green here. So that we can know that this is our Streets drums. That's a really cool drum kit. This Streets kit. There's also a Street kit. That does not sound very good. No offense to the creator of Street Kit, but Streets Kit is where it's at. So yeah, I feel like this one's getting in a better place. Should I even... I almost feel like I should take that out and just start with the... So what I'm gonna look for is a sub. Yep. This is a life hack. The hip hop sub bass, if you didn't know, is great. If you got bass on your device right now, you should be hearing some bass. I think that's what this is missing. So hold off there. All right. Well, I actually think that didn't sound half bad. I'm terrible at keyboard though, so that's the danger. I think I nailed it there. That was really good. That's crazy how good that was. So I'm gonna try and see if it sounds. I've never tried this before, but it should work in theory. I think it's gonna work. I think it's just like slightly off, but that's okay. Just move it on. But for the most part, it's actually played pretty well. And I added in some notes there in the middle. Really deep bass there. And then back into the... Sorry, that one just was way too off. Ah, no, I'm trying to go to the end here. Sorry, I'm trying to fix. So it's like right there. Kind of a funky. That's what's good about it though, it's got a little funk to it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to attempt to add this in right here. I think I gotta move it back, but did they end right before? No, it goes over a little. Goes over a little, so it bleeds over. So I'm trying to add in this. I think it bleeds over like that much. It's fairly significant. Ah, no, I'm trying to get to the end there. Oops. All right. I like most of what was done here today. I think it's time, especially for a lot of this stuff up here. This I'm going to freeze track and flatten. I don't think I'm going to change these hats really at all. Cowbell, clave, same thing. Again, it's just sort of housekeeping before I exit a track. You can see just how much goes into it. The drums are sounding great. I like the groove on them. Streets drum set. Streets plural. The plural actually matters because street drums is street trash. Just kidding, because there is someone who makes these kits, and I'm sure they'd be offended. But the hip hop sub bass, whoever made that Ableton instrument, you are a legend. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's like 90% of the time the bass that I want is that super sine wavy bass that you can feel type thing. And that's kind of what that is. So let's save that. Let's rename this minor harp, and we'll rename this sub bass. And let's color this color mud color, because that's what bass looks and sounds like to me. But yeah. Nothing more fun than when you've got a track that you took from not really being a track, just an idea, to actually fleshing it out. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with this one, to be honest. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with that one. Now, cool thing about a lot of these tracks is they're really short. This is only in minute 6, but I feel like it gets kind of a full song. It's got this mini little bridge here. It's kind of a two-piece track, but I don't know if I want to make it any more complicated than that. It's just kind of an intro to, I think, the style that you're gonna get for the EP. But yeah, I dig how this sounds. And then it's the other one that we've been working on, which is sounding surprisingly really good. futuristic dubby. Yeah, this one's nice and organized. Fairly certain this one's very close to being done. We added some saturation on those bongos. So this has got 2 dB of drive. Kind of pumps it up, lets it pop a little more. And then chase scene, as I like to call it here. Has this around the world auto pan, which if you got headphones, you can hear it kind of going back and forth, ping-ponging all over. Some tubes, getting tubular. All right. Let's save that. I'm pretty happy with where these two are at actually now. Let's go back and just give this another listen. This is the process, but yeah, I like where this one's come. Definitely want to start mixing. You can see I'm redlining. Part of that is the bass is really loud. Turn that down. And then another thing, and I always kind of shout this out, but it shouts out Kenny Beats, who posted their mastering chain, which uses all stock Ableton stuff. They have a link somewhere. If you want the link, I can probably get it to you, hunt it down. But it's really simple, and then you basically just sit here and you look at this. Does it need more saturation? Does it need more gain? I think we got everything frozen now. turned it off. Let's see, 1.3. It's pretty good. But what you can do is just bump it slightly up with your saturator here. So just maybe 2 bumps. And do another pass where I'm going to see where this hits. You know, that gives you a really good idea of what that is. Another thing too, I'm noticing this sound is fairly quiet. So put a saturator on it. There we go. Sounds way better. All right. Well, definitely getting closer. Like I said, goal is have this whole thing wrapped by next Monday. So not this Monday, but next Monday. I'll be streaming every week. If you want to tune in, I'll be doing generative visuals. You know, shouts out the viewers that are watching this. This is huge. It's just nice to be able to interact and to show some of these skills, and hopefully you can learn something too. I know I was even learning when I was doing this, so you're always picking up new stuff. But yeah, thanks so much. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We'll keep mixing, and I'm still arranging the songs, you know, taking certain stuff out. Like there's a lot of arrangement stuff that's got to get done in this track, so we'll probably dive in deeper into this one, and do some different. We'll switch out of this. We've been kind of in the same generative. We'll switch out of this, and maybe we'll set up a replicator visual. Those are always fun. I can show you some different commands in there. But this was a fun one while it lasted. But yeah, until tomorrow, and like I said, shout out. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.